Alejandro, now I have to ask about the bear sequence. And I know that you like to sort of keep the rabbit in the hat to some extent as far as what kind of the magic of how you do these things. But can you give us some sense of maybe how much preparation went into it, and whatever the mix is of, like, you know, practical effects and CGI effects, how you just kind of came up with the alchemy of that?
Let me start off by first saying that he watched over 100 different clips of bear attacks before he saw this, started the sequence.
I became very gory after that. No, and you know, it's true. I think what Leo's saying is the research of how it happened is very important, because you know, all the Hollywood films are like this bear, like this, rah, they're bad guys, right? All the animals in Hollywood has human emotions, or the horses do like, oh, you know. So I hate that. And this guy is just feeding her cubs, you know. That's it, you know, and there's no point. So I wanted to understand what happened. I don't know if you saw Grizzly Man with Werner Herzog, but when he's with the headphones, hearing what happened, I always wanted to know what he heard. And I asked Werner, what you heard? And he said, Alejandro, I can't describe it. Can't describe what I heard. It will be so disturbing for audiences. So he kept it from himself, which is a genius, obviously, directorial decision. But, you know, he explained me a couple of things that I was very surprised about it. And then I interviewed a guy in Montana who has written a book about, he has been around the world interviewing people that have survived or witnessed bear attacks. So he explained me every detail. And he was the one who told me, you know, the last sound that one guy will hear in his life is that kind of cow little thing of the cubs. Like, that's the last thing that you will hear. So if you are in the forest and hear that, bye-bye, because that means that you will cross into a bear and a cub. So anyways, it was to understand exactly how it happened, and and that took a little bit. And then obviously we spent time finding what the point of view will be the best to shot this in a way that it's, in a way, a document. I would like that this will be kind of a National Geographic or horrifying document from a Japanese guy in a park seeing something, but at the same time with the possibility that you all can be experiencing what Leo was experiencing, what Hugh Glass was experiencing. So it was a combination of how. So that took us, again, Chivo and I did a lot of kind of things to understand what was the best. And then once we have an idea, then obviously we start talking with Leo, and then the three of us began to shape this and say, okay, what about this and what about that? And obviously it was just like a little blocking idea with some special effects guys and things. But honestly, I have to say that this is one of those Leo incredible things that, you know, that there was a pace of this scene. But once we get to the first stage of it, Leo was saying, what about if I do this and da-da-da-da? And then the pace that Leo got it informed all the camera mood, like all that cracking bone and that heaviness, which, you know, you never envision as a director, but when you see somebody really getting there, then all that thing, we began to shape it every bit. And then Leo suggests, for example, the hand thing. You know, which I think is genius, because the hand is, he said, what about if I try to grab him and then the hand, which is horrifying. So we were in a way discovering beat by beat together in a teamwork what it was best with the camera. So it's a beauty that you are basically storyboarding, but with human beings. You know what I mean? We were 3D, you know, shaping the thing, understanding the thing. Once we finished the choreography, then I will not tell you. But it implies a lot of tools. All the technical tools, analogic and digital tools available are applied here.